Just a year since they took office, yet it's been yet another week of high drama in Westminster. Let's take a look. The next door neighbour in tears, and one of the kids has just run off with Jeremy Corbyn. Happy anniversary, darling. As anniversaries go, this is up there with the time I forgot our anniversary and she hit me over the face with a balloon whisk, if I remember rightly. I've never forgotten our anniversary since. Which is annoying, of course, because we've been divorced for 7 years now. But first anniversary, you'd expect the Prime Minister to be doing a round of media interviews like a lap of honour. Instead, you're having to talk to Andrew Marr about how you didn't make the Chancellor cry in public this week. What a metaphor! The Chancellor of the Exchequer in floods of tears behind a Prime Minister who carries on regardless, oblivious to the car crash occurring just inches behind him. Personally, I think he'd just let out a really potent fart as he stood up, and she unfortunately just happened to swallow it. You know, Christ! And if that didn't happen, that's what they should have said happened, because it's certainly more believable than a personal matter. No, mate, she just accidentally ate my shit. He's asked a straight question. Is the Chancellor for the chop? And he doesn't answer it. He chooses not to answer it, causing the markets and the Chancellor's chin to wobble. The most surreal PMQs I've seen since Liz Truss was standing in as Prime Minister for a few days. The most surprising thing, though, about this government is how bad they are at politics, how bad they are at messaging, at communication, at governing. Stupid, careless mistakes and political malpractice wherever you look. Mistakes of their own making. U-turns and incompetence and political ineptitude. It's like going back in time to the heady days of 2024 and 2023 and 2022, and they were voted in to change things, and yet there's been no change, no difference whatsoever. Tory chaos rebadged with a red rosette. You have to get elected, then you have to deliver. It took you 14 years to get elected. You don't have that long to deliver. You can't fuck about for 7 years going, right, should we either tax billionaires a tiny bit more or cut disability benefits, moving 250,000 people into poverty, 50,000 of them children? What did the last guys do? Get Rishi on the phone. Cutting winter fuel payments with a sledgehammer, not a scalpel, bad political move. Rejecting a national grooming gang inquiry, then having one, handing right-wing opportunists an apparent moral victory. Twice! Bad political move. Cutting benefits for disabled people. This is not what people who voted Labour expect from a Labour government. So people aren't going to vote for you next time. And they're not going to vote Tory next time. They're going to vote Reform. And it'll be all your fault. And it's not just the electorate that are baffled by the government's political ineptitude. As we've seen this week, Labour backbenchers, they've had enough. They've been wandering around Westminster all year like they've got on the wrong bus. Sorry, but where is this going? Where is this taking us? Suddenly they're asking themselves whether their loyalty lies with Keir Starmer or their constituents. Who are they here to serve? And it turns out quite a few Labour backbenchers want change as much as the rest of us do. So it looks like they're running the show for the time being. Wake up, Starmer. 20% of your time in office is over. A majority of 165 and you look powerless and clueless. It's time to get a fucking grip. Your MPs, your voters, the country want better. They want change. Yet all we have on display is the Chancellor of the Exchequer in tears and a Prime Minister at the dispatch box looking like a lost slug, wearing very expensive free clothes like a cheap suit. Well, I'm sure many in government are breathing a huge sigh of relief that week is over, but